Hi, my name is Kate. I'm a poet and a writer, and on this channel I like to do lyric reactions and breakdowns. And for today's video, I really want to do my favorite song by RM from BTS. The first time I read the lyrics, I was inspired to do a video that I posted for my other channel about Kim Namjoon as a poet. And so today I want to do Forever Rain, which I think is just stunningly poetic lyrics. It has some of the most impactful lines and very relatable. I find the themes in this song to be extremely relatable. I have the same kind of blues. I won't talk about it too much at the beginning, we'll just go through the lines, and I talked about it at length in my other video, which I will go ahead and link down. I think it's already linked down below. I think it's always linked down below. RM is my lyric bias, and this is my favorite song, so let's just jump into that. Two different kinds of insecurities. I wish it would rain all day because I feel like someone was crying for me. I wish it would rain all day because then people wouldn't stare at me. Wanting someone to feel empathy for you, and also not wanting people to be staring at you. And so there's this really deep criticism of himself. If it rains all day, people won't stare at him because the umbrella will cover a sad face, and because people are minding their own business, and because the rain washes away the tears, you can't tell the difference. And then he says he's gonna breathe a little slower because his life and his rap, they're usually too fast. 2018 BTS were beginning their trajectory upwards, let's say. They were becoming bigger, and RM was really going through a lot, was really taking a brunt of the criticisms. He struggled strongly with anxiety for quite a long time, and I'm thinking that this is really his way of speaking about that. And so here, this is why I think he's a genius. He's talking about his reflection on the ground. And he also has another, just if you want to cry, reflection is amazing. But so everything goes back to its place. My shadow is reflected on the sky. And so in the puddles after a rainstorm, you can really see the sky reflected in the puddle. So his shadow is reflected against the sky in the puddle. He's standing on darkness, standing on his shadow, but also standing on this emptiness, this empty feeling that shadow often is, that darkness often is. Head down to my heels. And that's just a very, a perspective thing. If you're standing on top of a puddle looking down, you're going to see your head reflected where your feet are. But also, head down to your heels, that's almost like a comforting thing. Going into the fetal position is something that you do if you're upset. Also, head down to your heels, bowing down. There's a lot of different, and because it's RM, that all of those word plays are coming into play here. That bowing down, that hiding, that seeing that exact reflection of your head near your heels, that almost standing on yourself. All of that is definitely intentional. So I don't know about you, and I don't know what other types of like depression, anxiety anyone else has. That section with the forever rain, that feeling he's getting across, that exact, like that tempo, that mood, to me is how, you know, because you can be in like a really dark place when you've got seasonal depression. You can get to like a lowest low, but there's also like this moment where like it's coming, but you're not there yet. You're just like on the cusp, and maybe you're like on the cusp on the outside or on the cusp like coming in, but there's this feeling like things aren't feeling okay, and like I know intellectually that they are okay, that things will be fine. I don't feel that way. Everything is too much, but it's not broken me yet. Like you're on this like cusp moment. That feeling to me is exactly the sound that he made there. Like that whole section there is exactly to me what it feels like when things are just outside of the actual fall apart zone. And I think it's amazing, and it's like so familiar in a way that you're just like, oh, I can almost look at it now from an outside perspective and be like, damn, that is exactly it. Okay, this is the best thing. To me, this is his writing at its prime. This is incredible to me. I love this section so much, and you can argue all you want, but so we'll just go through it. When it rains, I get the feeling like I do have a friend. Like this, he's been very isolated. I feel like I have a friend when it rains because they keep knocking on my windows. So it's like someone is there with the rain. It's very, very connected, very much like personifying the rain. And the rain then is knocking on his windows and asking him if he's doing well. Someone checking in with him, even though like it's only the rain, but nobody else is then what's implied in this part. And I answer that I'm still a hostage of life. Just think about that line. I'm still a hostage of life. I'm still here against my will. I'm still like that is so much what being depressed is all about. And then this, and I don't live because I can't die. I'm chained to something. I'm being tied down to something. Like there is a reason I'm here. And because of the word choice, like I'm hostage of life. And he's saying it's not that I can't die, and even necessarily want to die, but there's something chaining me here. There's something else holding me here. There's something else making me live other than my own free will. You know, it's almost a hopeful thing. It's almost a thing where like being the hostage of life, it's not bad. It's something to keep you alive when it feels like you can't be alive anymore. Like when it feels like you're at the lowest point. But at the same time, like it's not happy because you have to live on even though you're feeling like you can't or you shouldn't or whatever. And so it's got this like very nuanced poignancy to it. Like this double side where it can be almost both ways. It kind of it's a hopeful thing to someone who's feeling it, but it can seem just so sad to someone who's outside of it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, to have different perspectives on something like that and to be at different points in your life as other people. But I just think seeing it like that, I'm a hostage of life. It's not that I can't die, I'm chained to something. Chills. Chills, honestly, the first time I heard this. And here now he's saying, if I could be like you, the rain, and just knock on someone else's window, knock on anyone else's window, like rain down on everyone, kiss the whole world, would someone welcome me and maybe embrace my weary body? If I could kiss the whole world so hard, would somebody embrace me? Like there's just this extreme loneliness that he's getting across here. He's asking the rain, like, stay with me. I like feeling like there's someone here. And I like this like ashy world. I like this grayness. But I know there's no forever. Even though the song is Forever Rain, like the rain is going to stop. I know that like this depressive mood will end. I know that feeling like there's someone there for me will end. Like both things. And he's doing so much in this song. Like both that the friend will no longer be there and that the sun is gonna come back out. So like anytime you lose something, you gain something else, or anytime you gain something, you lose something else. I don't know, am I reading too much into it? I do not think so. I don't think so, because this is RM we're talking about. Like he writes these lyrics knowing what he's saying with them.
Slow rap, slow churn, slow rain, everything slow. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. It pours.
I love that song. I love that part, especially that part. Still a hostage of life. RM is such a beautiful lyricist. Just absolutely a stunning lyricist, honestly. What did you think about that song? Is that your favorite of RM's solo works? I think Moonchild also I really like. Bicycle. There's a bunch of them though. Soul I really like. He has an interesting style when he decides to go on his own, and he did write a very hardcore rap album early on, but I've liked a lot of his more recent stuff, his more like speculative poetic stuff. Yeah, let me know what you thought, and let me know if it kind of hit you the same way it hit me. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I'll be sure to do more, and I will talk to you again really soon. Bye!